Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, kindly do well to either send a message at the chat box that you can hear me, or you can drop a sticker to indicate that you can hear me. So, so it can be very much clear that I'm not talking to myself. So please, everyone who is here and that can hear me, kindly do well to drop an emoji, do well to drop great. Okay. So Samuel Dekule said he can hear me. Great. Amazing. 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 Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So that's the energy. That's the energy. So you're welcome to Aster Whitehouse Estate Group investors meeting. It's something we do regularly to always keep in check of every of our investor, of their investment and how far the investment has actually done. And it's very, very important that we do this annually. So I'm super, super excited that you made our time to be in this meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Irrespective of where you're joining from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are enjoying yourself. So the holidays are actually by the corner, and don't allow anyone to stress you for no reason. So the holidays by the corner, I hope you're enjoying yourself, and don't allow anyone to stress you for no reason. So, but before we proceed, I would like us to meet ourselves, irrespective of the location you're joining from. Kindly do well to drop your name, your location, and possibly your occupation, what you do for a living, so we can be able to actually meet ourselves. My name is Tonye Ajiboye, and I'm your host for today. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm also the head of Aster Whitehouse Estate Group. So it's exciting to meet me. It's also exciting to meet you. I can't wait to meet you. But however, I would like you to drop your name wherever you're joining from, your name, your address, as in your name, your location, and your occupation. That will make it very much easier for me to identify you that you're actually in this call, or for me to make reference to your name. So yes, so let's keep that energy keep going. Let's keep the energy coming. So I can see Samuel Adekule from Lagos, Nigeria. I can see Matthew. Okay, I can see Matthew from South Africa, and I can see Linda from RSA, and he's also a sales manager. So I can see Tochi from Enugu. Amazing to meet you, Mr. Linda. Amazing to meet you, Mr. Samuel. Amazing to meet you, Mr. Tochi. I can see Victory from River State. Amazing to meet you, Victory from River State. I promise you it's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing section. So Samuel says he's an entrepreneur and he's also a realtor from Lagos. And Tochi says that he is a software developer and he's also from Lagos. So amazing to have every one of us here. So let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. IT, I don't know if you have videos of our estate. If it's actually close to you, you can be able to play it while we wait for other persons to introduce themselves, and then we keep it up from there.
In a world where comfort, security, and smart living define true luxury, one name is building the future across Nigeria. Welcome to Whitehouse Estate, a multi-location modern living experience reimagined for families, investors, and visionaries. From Ogun State to the heartbeat of Ibadan and the capital city of Abuja, Whitehouse Estate offers you more than land. It offers a lifestyle. A green and eco-friendly community, smart infrastructure, good road network, 24/7 security and uninterrupted power, treated water, modern play areas, gym facilities, and a gated estate designed for peace of mind. Whether you're buying a plot, building your dream home, or investing in a mini estate, Whitehouse Estate gives you flexible plans, outright or installment, tailored just for you. Whitehouse Estate. Live smart, live secure, live in a future designed just for you. Own your tomorrow today. Developed by G-Text Homes.
If land could speak, Whitehouse Aton Altar would be screaming.
This is where the future is.
But before we talk numbers, just look around. This is what smart investment looks like. Here at Whitehouse Garden Estate, Aton Altar, the roads are smooth, motorable, and easy to access. You are getting water, electricity, lifestyle facilities, and that peace of mind every investor wants. This one comes with a solid fee of all titles, the king of all land titles.
Talking about payment, we kept it simple. 25 million naira for installment, spread it for 3 months. 20 million naira for outright payment, while 15 million naira if you are doing up to an acre. 10 minutes drive to Kenaland Altar, Bells and Crown University, Covenant University, and shares close proximity to Sokoto Express Road. Secure your plots now at Whitehouse Garden Estate, Aton Altar.
I'll be on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you feel me, make me know the vibes. I don't want.
We are at the first Africa Polo and Golf Estate.
One of the best estates from G-Text Homes.
Yes, sir.
Located right in the city of Ibadan. In case you don't know about the city of Ibadan, Ibadan is the largest city in West Africa. Why is it called Whitehouse Polo and Golf Estates?
Well, because as you all know, you'll be having a polo course and a golf course right in this estate. Are you not excited? 2-in-1, polo and golf, just in one estate. And you know, as an investor, you're automatically a member of this club. And also close to us, we have the IITA. And also close to us, we have University of
Ibadan. This location is close to the dry port, and the railway station is really close to this place, about 5 minutes, drive from this particular location.
And you know, of course, at G-Text Holdings, we promise or we guarantee you of 200 to 500 return on investment within 2 to 5 years of investing. And one good thing about this estate, like you always know, G-Text, we are always at the best location. If you see, we are directly facing the express road. This express road leads to Ishenyi. This is the Ishenyi Ibadan Express Road. So, as you all know, Whitehouse Polo and Golf is the real deal.
G-Text Homes. We don't just sell properties.
We help you build your future.
Okay, thank you, IT. That was really, really amazing. Thank you so much for sharing an insight of what our estates will look like and our site visit. Thank you so much, IT, for that. So for every other person who joined in the course of our presentation, you're very much welcome. And I actually have a Father Christmas among us, But later in the course of this meeting, I will be unveiling the package for this afternoon. So I don't want to be in a hurry to unveil the package. So we have a special guest in our midst, and I just wanted to be looking out for this special guest. So don't touch your dial. Ensure that you stay focused. Ensure that you remain in this meeting. There's so much value for you to get. So without much ado, so IT, if you can hear me, please make our guest as chairman, add him to the panel section, please. IT, if you can hear me, thank you. So for everyone who is joining us, thank you. Please also do well to introduce yourself. So we have Omolola Anthony from Abuja. Omolola Anthony, you're welcome. So if you're still joining us, please do well to introduce yourself. We want to know you. We want to affiliate with you. We want to also know what you do for a living. That will actually make us to be as a community. So bringing us to the event of today, which is the White House Estate, or rather the Aster Whitehouse Estate Group. So this estate group is it's more like a good news, or however, good news. Yes, I was thinking we'll be excited. So the good news is that GTEX Land has given birth to 10 other subgroup, or has given birth to 10 different children. And the purpose of this meeting is to also unveil the package to everyone that has subscribed into these amazing different estates, starting from the Aster Whitehouse Estate Group. So for everyone that's invested into our White House Estate Group, you are welcome. So this estate group is to manage your portfolio, give you direct communication of projects on site, or whatever thing we are doing on site. So this estate group is specifically tailored for you. And part of our 2026 vision is to welcome the new era of real estate investment. So Aster Whitehouse Estate Group, under the esteemed GTEX Land, has constantly or consistently set benchmark for returns on investment in the luxury real estate market. So our 2026 next level investment plan are not merely a strategy, not at all. They are meticulously crafted roadmap designed to significantly elevate investors' income. So this is also to maximize your profit potentials and secure enduring values for every of our stakeholders. So just as you know, it is one thing that our political leaders or our religious leaders do. What they do is that they actually paint a picture of where they are taking you to, or where your life will be in the nearest future. And that's basically what we are doing today here in the White House Estate Group to every of our stakeholders. So it's very much important that you stay with us in the course of this meeting. So part of what we are bringing to you in the year 2026 is to unlock unrivaled returns, our proven track records, and this is part of our vision, or where we're actually heading to as an organization. So there is no organization that doesn't have a vision or a plan of where they are going to. So at Aster Whitehouse Estate Group, we are committed to delivering exceptional returns on investment. Our track record speaks volume, showcasing consistent growth. Our investor satisfaction across all development projects are our priority, and we understand the real estate market and how to actually leverage on it. So that is part of our track record. For everyone that's actually invested in White House Estate Group, they can tell you for a fact that they bought it for a certain amount, but today it's no longer the amount that they bought it with. And our vision is to become the fastest growing real estate estate group, positioned not just in Africa, but also the world at large. So, but we'll achieve this by meticulously selecting high growth assets, implementing value-added development strategies, and structuring reliable returns on investment framework for all our investors. So part of our vision is to strategically acquire properties that will shoot up in the nearest future for everyone who be as in for everyone that has done business with us and for everyone that will also be investing with us. So here is our team. So meet our Aster Whitehouse Estate Management team. Here we have Dr. Stephen Akintayo, who is the chairman of Saxi Holding. And funny enough, he's also a head investor in this Aster group. And here we have Dr. Sir Mike Okiro, who is the chairman of GTEX Holdings, and also he is the chairman of GTEX Land Board. And myself here, Tonya Ajiboye, by privilege, I'm heading this team. And I have here with me Samuel Adekule and Omolola Anthony, who will be making this job very much easier for myself and for everyone who has invested in this amazing estate. So 2026 project objective and how we want to achieve them. So our ambition for 2026 are strategically designed to significantly enhance investors' value and expand our market presence. So basically that is what we're doing to enhance our market presence and also to enhance investors' value into what they actually bought. So because I believe that everyone who is going into a business actually goes into a business to make returns on investment. And in 2026, one thing we are guaranteeing every of our investors is that their properties or their investment will be going from the barest minimum to the maximum of to the highest of height. So, but this doesn't just stop only in one estate; it cuts across all our locations. So whether you invested in Abuja or you invested in Ogun State or you invested in your state, your returns on investment is guaranteed, and it will be shooting up by the year 2026. And we are also looking forward to launching more estates by the year 2026, because we understand that by the time our presence, by the time we expand as an organization, we tend to bring in more investors, and you as a stakeholder, your returns on investment also goes up. And one of the things we're also looking forward to doing in the year 2026 is to comprehensively upgrade all our projects by advancing our perimeter fencing and also ensuring that documentations for all our projects are done 100%. And also for anyone who has invested with us or for anyone who will be investing with us, we are looking forward to creating a more sophisticated and a more reliable documentation process, which means that you don't necessarily need to come to our office. You don't necessarily need to wait for a long period of time, but within your location or wherever you are, your documents can be get to you within 4 to 6 weeks time. Your documents will be shipped to you. So we actually partner with top courier services, not just in Nigeria but all over the world, to ensure that our clients' documents also get to them. And in part of that, we are also expanding our office network. So as a part of our plans for the year 2026 is to make our investors feel at home, kind of. So we don't necessarily need to have one office, because we understand that investors actually invested in different locations. And currently we are in 3 states, though we will be expanding by the year 2026. So for example, if you're in Abuja, you don't have to come to the Lagos office to actually visit your property. You can just go straight to the site, and there are team members that will attend to you, regardless of wherever you are. As long as you are in that location, in all locations where we'll be having our properties, we'll definitely be having office network for easy accessibility. So you don't need to write or call and call before you can actually gain access to your property. So our office will be open for everyone who has invested with us or who will be investing with us come 2026 across all our locations. And these are key 2026 initiative and project expansion and new development. So our growth strategy for 2026 is focused on significant expansion of our portfolio through new development and strategic phases in high potential areas. So these locations are meticulously selected for their proximity to high impact development, ensuring maximum growth potential for all our investors. So for example, in Abuja, we are currently in 3 locations in Abuja, and that is done for a purpose. Because we understand that Abuja is the capital of Nigeria, it has major investors or major stakeholders coming into it, and we decided to go into the city of Abuja and expand in it. So we have one of our estates in Abuja, that's the Whitehouse Farm City, that's in Kuje, and it is in a fast developing community, and it's well located, and it is also giving high returns on investment. I can remember when this property was selling, it started selling for 2.5 million naira, 3 million naira, 3.5. Currently, it's selling for 20 million naira. And funny enough, this property started selling in 2023, towards the end of 2023. But as it stands right now, returns on investment has gone up. And remember, that was what we promised every of our investors. And come 2026, we are even working very much hard to ensure double of every investor's returns on investment. So we also have that of White House Garden that is in Ota. It is a prime residential plot in a rapid developing industrial corridor. So if you know Ogun State very well, you get to know that there is a high saturation of industries in that location. So if you also understand how the real estate market trend works, you get to know that wherever there is schools, or there is market, or there is high saturation of industries, people actually move towards that location. And we in our own estate, we've come to realize the real estate market trend, and we are moving towards where we give our investors high returns on investment. So we also have that of Whitehouse Estate, Polo and Golf Estate in Ibadan, Oyo State. So it's a luxury living combined with exclusive recreational facility. So you also get to see Ibadan, because of how Lagos is greatly being occupied, or because of the high volume of population. You get to see most of these persons actually moving towards the corridors of Lagos, which is Ibadan, Abeokuta, and within those locations. So you get to see that in no time, Ibadan will definitely become a city where everybody wants to reside. And you would agree with me that it's not everybody that actually loves the rowdiness of Lagos. Most persons love the serenity. Most persons just want a secured and serene gated community where they can live. And if you're looking forward to such property there, White House Estate Ibadan in Oyo State got you covered. So one of our good news in 2026, we'll be launching the White House Garden, that's the phase 2, and we'll also be unveiling the White House Polo and Golf Estate phase 2. And in 2026, we'll also be launching White House Farm City phase 3. So this, as we said earlier, is to increase the returns on investment for every of our investors, and also to create a high market presence for the organization. So these are part of the infrastructural upgrade we'll be bringing to every of our investor in 2026 that will boost the value of their property, and that will also make it livable. That will also make it livable. So in 2026, we are looking forward to, just as we said earlier, enhancing our the perimeter fencing. Also, will be creating roads and drainages. We'll be working on our gatehouses, and also upgrade our documentation processes for everyone who has done business with us, or for everyone who will be also doing business with us. I was thinking someone will be excited. So if you're excited, type in the comment section, I'm excited, excited, excited. And also, if you invested either in Whitehouse Kuje, in Whitehouse Monia, that's in Ibadan, or in Whitehouse Ogun State, that's in Aton in Ogun State, kindly do well to drop an emoji. Kindly do well to send in the chat box investor, investor, investor. So I want to know the number of investors we have, because that will actually enable me to open up more. But if we just have few persons, it will kind of dampen my spirit. So I want this to be an interactive section. I want everyone to be excited just the way I am excited. So I'm very, very much excited that our investors will be getting to see a whole lot of improvement in the Aster Whitehouse Estate Group come 2026. I can't wait for 2026. Currently, I'm living in the future. I'm in 2026. If I should be an investor in this estate, believe in me, I'll be very, very much excited. And believe in me, if I should be an investor in this estate, possibly I got one plot, by now I'll be reaching out to the customer service persons that I want to get more plots, or I want to increase the number of my plots from one plot to an acre. Because believe in me, for everyone who is in this meeting, there will be a sort of bonus. However, don't tell anyone that I actually told you this. But for everyone who is in this meeting, there will be a sort of bonus for everyone who will be upgrading the number of plots as a result of them buying into 2026. So investors value growth system, transparent and trackable. So our commitment to our investors extend beyond property acquisition. So we have developed a sophisticated, transparent system designed to ensure every investor understands and can track the growth of their assets in real time. So this will foster trust and will also improve informed decisions. So in come 2026, we'll be having more meetings like this, where we get to interact, where we get to tell you or inform you, okay, that your property at this point was actually acquired for, let's say, 3.5 million, but at this quarter, it is currently selling for 10 million, for 15 million naira, meaning you've already done from 20 to over 25% returns on investment. So basically, that is what we'll be doing come 2026. So please do well to blot out your calendar come 2026, because we'll be having more of such meeting. And come 2026, we'll be prioritizing access to new projects. So exclusive early access for our esteemed investors to new development and phases at advantageous pre-launch prices. So this will maximize profit potential for every of our investors. So just as you had earlier, come 2026, we'll be launching over 5 estates. And once you hear that information, please, as an investor, don't snooze on it. It is actually the time for you to make higher returns on investment. It is actually the time that you want to go into the market before every other person. And it means that if you go into the market before every other person, you'll be selling at a higher price. It means that when some other persons are coming into the market, your returns on investment is already at the top. So in 2026, we'll be doing more of appreciation reports, detailed personalized report delivered consistently via client dashboard. And this report will provide a clear, comprehensive overview of your estate or property growth and value appreciation. So in 2026, we are also looking at, although the process is already on, but we are also looking at completing an app where every investor who has actually bought into our estate, or who has actually invested with us, can be able to resell their property without even going through the organization. So yes, so come 2026, that application will be launched fully, and as an investor, you'll be able to resell your property without having to reach out to any customer customer service person and all that. So it will be flexible, it will be very much transparent, and you as an investor, you can also buy from a fellow investor who wants to sell their property for whatever reason. Either maybe they want to sell it off for emergency, or they just want to sell off to acquire another property in another location. So as an investor, it will that application will enable you to resell your property. It will also enable you to buy from some other investors who already bought into that estate. Yeah. So in 2026, we'll be having more of annual investors conference. It will be an exclusive invitation only event for investors, featuring expert insight. So one of what we are also looking forward to in 2026 is bringing in most of our investors to become board members in this estate group, in the sense that you are also involved in the day-to-day decision making of the property you bought into. So at that point, it's more like we work for you while you give us the feedback of what you feel or of what you like. You can tell us, okay, at this moment, we are looking forward to expanding more in Port Harcourt. I want to acquire a land in Port Harcourt. As a board member, we can actually hack into what you said and say, okay, team, let's acquire a land in Port Harcourt. Or as a board member, you can say, why not we increase the value of this property? Perhaps the property has gone up. It was selling for 5 million, 10 million. However, you as a board member, your opinion also counts. So in so doing, we'll be reaching out to every of our investor who is qualified for this option to join the board group or to join the board committee, where we'll be having annual conference, annual investors meeting, annual conferences where we get to dialogue, where we also get to share ideas on how to make your returns on investment higher, or how to increase the returns on investment of your property. So in 2026, we are also looking at advanced asset tracking. So through our cutting-edge, well-structured, advanced tracking system, investors can view the exact and real-time location and status of their property assets, ensuring complete transparency and peace of mind. So we've gotten as in a feedback that investors don't really know where their property are being situated. But come 2026, we have currently launched a site, but however, we are putting it into an application where wherever you are, you can just be able to log into the application with your name, username, and possibly email and password, and you get to find exactly the location where you bought into. So without even reaching out to the team, you already know the location which you bought into. So let's assume that you bought into, let's say, Whitehouse Kuje, plot 1, block 1, plot 2. So just with your phone or just at your seated location, you can actually see that you have been allocated. You can actually see that, okay, I've done part payment for this property, but however, I need to complete the payment for this property to be fully allocated. So come 2026, it will be very much advanced, and I can't wait for you to have experience of what we'll be bringing in come 2026. So if you are still very much excited, I still want to see you type in excited, excited, excited. So for every of our investors who have invested, I'm very much excited for you. I can't wait for 2026 to be here. Yes. So this is part of our projection that as in the course of 2025, we have actually projected to say, okay, 2026 definitely is going to be a greater year. And since it's going to be a greater year, these significant locations will be experiencing high turnover in returns on investment. And in Abuja, we've actually done an analysis that everyone who has invested will be getting over 20% to 45% returns on investment. You get, so for example, currently White House Kuje is selling for 20 million naira. It means that by the first quarter or second quarter or third quarter of 2026, your property would have gone up to 30 million, 45 million naira. So that is the significant returns on investment projection that we have done. So if you are yet to acquire more properties from the Aster Whitehouse Estate Group, please, this is the opportunity for you to key into the available offers. So in Ogun State, we've also done the analysis. In Ibadan, that's or your state, we've also done the analysis, and definitely it will be mind-blowing. Just as you know, they will tell you that this stock maybe will be going up, or that this as an investment will be going up. That is the same way your returns on investment in your real estate property will also be going up from 2026. So these are part of client benefits. That's for everyone who has invested with us, or for everyone who is prospecting to investing with the Aster Whitehouse Estate Group. These are part of the benefit that you will stand to enjoy. So in 2026, you'll be enjoying accelerated wealth growth. So opportunities to significantly grow your wealth through strategic early entry pricing, and potential property appreciation in high demand and in high demand areas. So in 2026, there will be so much growth in wealth only, but for those who will be entering the market before any other person. So also part of the benefit that our investors will be enjoying is maximize appreciation. So experience superior property appreciation, strategically driven by our robust infrastructural development, market forecasting, and value-added enhancement. So remember, initially we spoke about how we'll be advancing most of our properties by working on gated houses, or by also ensuring that every of our estates have an office on site. Yes, so by doing this, it actually increases the value of your property, and it also increases the value of a property. So dedicated support ecosystem. So one thing that we are known for as a group is that we actually run a 24/7 customer service. Yes. So wherever you are, either you are in North America, you are in South Africa, you are in Europe, you are in wherever you are, regardless of your time, there is someone to attend to you. And as good as it may sound, we've actually innovated, and we have AI-assisted tools that will seamlessly help you in your transaction. It means that you don't have to wait for days, you don't have to wait for weeks for you to be responded to. Yes, so come 2026, our team will be dedicated to ensuring that you enjoy a seamless support. Yes. So just as we said earlier, that come 2026, we'll be improving on our documentation processes and also on our allocation processes. Remember, we also spoke about how you can be able to see your property on site without even necessarily coming to site. How you can actually see your property on site without necessarily coming to site. So with this, it makes it easier. So these are part of the benefits that our investors will be enjoying. So secured, verified asset. So one thing that we do as an organization, we actually know that there are too many persons who have gotten their fingers burnt in the course of trying to acquire generational wealth, in the course of trying to buy properties through their own selves. And we don't want you as an investor to burn your hand. We don't want you as an investor to lose your hard-earned money. And that is part of the benefit you will be enjoying. We are ready to go to site, secure verified assets for you. Currently, as I speak, I'm in Abuja trying to secure more properties for the Aster Whitehouse Estate Group come 2026. I thought somebody would be excited. I'm thinking maybe nobody's excited in this club. But however, if you're excited, I still want to see that energy. Come to the comment section, type excited, excited, excited. So come 2026, your investment is assured. So we'll be giving you assurance even if we are not Davido. So come 2026, your investment is assured, it will be verified, and you have nothing to worry about. So come 2026 also, for everyone who has invested with us, for everyone who is looking forward to expanding their portfolio with us, for everyone who is prospecting to do business with us, you'll be enjoying flexible payment plans in the sense that you can have a window of, let's say, between 3 months to 6 months to actually complete your property payment. At that point, because we understand that we have classes of people who also want to acquire as in wealth through real estate. That's transgenerational wealth through real estate. So at that point, we are creating flexible payment plan. We can be able to deposit, let's say, 2 to 5 million, and then you spread the payment plan within a stipulated time. So transparent performance is part of what everyone who has invested with us, everyone who will be investing with us, will be enjoying. So gain full visibility into your investment performance through initiative client dashboard. So just as we mentioned earlier, that's through your app, you can actually know that your property has gone higher, that the returns on investment on your property has gone up. And also, as we said earlier, that we'll be having quarterly meetings to also inform you as an investor of what you've gained in the course of you investing with us. So these are more like an insight of the properties, or that's the locations or the pre-launch selling locations. For example, Whitehouse Estate, the Whitehouse Farm City in Kuje, in 2023 was selling between 3 million, 3.5 million, but currently in 2025, it's selling for 20 million naira. I thought somebody would be excited. I'm excited. Please, just in case you are here and you bought this property for 3 million naira and you want to resell your property, please notify me in person. I will be buying this property from you. Remember, in 2026, the value for this property will be skyrocketing. So you can actually imagine the ratio or the percentage which your property has grown. And Whitehouse Estate, that's in Kuje Phase 2, was also within the same amount, 2023-2024, is also selling for 20 million naira. And Whitehouse Atonta was selling for 2.5 million naira in 2020. Funny enough, I was in Ogun State. Was it 2 weeks ago? I took a client to see this property, and he was so excited that he was one of the early birds, or one of the early persons who actually bought into that property. And you know, one thing about real estate is that it is stable. Some persons will tell you that there will be a bubble burst. There will be a point where the real estate market will crash. Real estate market will not crash. It will not crash. There's no bubble burst in the real estate market. Rather, it keeps going high over the time. And one thing that one strategy that you can use to actually secure your wealth or cause your real estate investment portfolio to go higher is through land banking. And that is exactly what we've done in this property. So also looking at the Whitehouse Polo and Golf Estate Ibadan, it was selling for the same amount for 2.5 million in 2020, 2021. Currently it's selling for 24 million naira. I'm thinking that somebody will be clapping at this moment. So if you're excited, clap, 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 clap. Because myself, I'm super, super excited that everyone who invested in this property has done so well for themselves. So in conclusion, yes, so we're almost wrapping up. In conclusion, your pathway to long-term wealth, Aster Whitehouse Real Estate Group in 2026 Next Level Plan presents a bold, strategic, innovative move designed to multiply investors' value, significantly expand our development footprint, and deliver outstanding returns on investment across all our estates. So as we step confidently into 2026, our commitment to excellence, innovation, and unwavering investor success remains a priority to this group. So in the Aster Whitehouse Estate Group, it's not just me about you buying from us. It's not just about you investing with us. We are about your satisfaction. We are about creating a lifetime of as a relationship where you are very much satisfied, where you also stand a chance of as in referring or making reference to this organization in the future. So it is meticulously crafted pathway to long-term wealth, stability, and continuous growth. So we invite you to join us in shaping the future of real estate luxury investment in 2026. If you're excited, give it up, give yourself a maximum upload. Excited. So if you invested with us, why not pat yourself in the back and tell yourself, I'm excited. So myself, I'm very much excited. My name remains Tonya Ajiboye. Thank you for everyone that has done business with us. Thank you for everyone that will refer us to their friends, to their family, to their colleagues. Thank you to everyone that will keep patronizing this brand. And thank you for your continuous trust, your continuous love, your continuous understanding and patience all this while. We love you. We celebrate you. And to reach us, our phone numbers are here. You can do well to reach us via email and also via our telephone line. We are very much available on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. All you just need to do is type Aster Whitehouse Estate Group and we'll pop up. So we are not far to reach. We are very much close to you. So once again, Merry Christmas in advance and a prosperous New Year in advance. So I don't know if anyone actually has a question or anyone has a question or has a concern while I bring up our guest for the day, who is the person of Dr. Stephen Akintayo. So, but however, you can actually drop in your questions, your concerns, and we'll be able in the course of this section to attend to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome our chairman, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Sir, are you there? Okay, so while he comes, studio, if you have more clips of our estate, you can do well to play them while Dr. Stephen Akintayo actually comes on. But I believe that he's having a network challenge. But however, for your questions, I'm very much available to attend to you. Yeah, studio, over to you. So studio, can you hear me? So
Is the
ladies and
video not
gentlemen,
playing? But I'm here anyway.
okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we among us here is our chairman, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. So studio, you can end the video now while our chairman actually addresses us on the phase for 2026. Thank you.
Well, again, I would say big thank you for your investment with us. Let me quickly see. Can you, if you don't mind, tell me your name and which of our estates you invested in? If you can just drop in the chat box, is it White House Aton or White House Kuje or White House Ibadan? Which of the White House did you invest in? Kindly just comment so I can see Udoka, it's White House Kuje. Thank you for doing business with us. Who else? Which of the White House? Love to hear and know which one you invested in. Again, a good thank you for doing business with us. Ayodele White House Kuje. Okay, it seems we only have more of the Kuje people here. I haven't seen Ibadan and Aton yet. So we also have okay, Linda Kosi. I believe you must be from South Africa. White House Kuje Phase 2 as well. Thank you for doing business with us. I'm waiting for the rest of us to type which of the White House you invested in. Again, thank you. As we're expanding, we realize that we're gradually losing touch with our investors. The huge number of clientele is affecting our ability to be in touch. And we want a company where there is a lot of touch points between us, the organization, and the investors. And this has led to dividing GTEX land into 10 new companies. This way, each of the various companies can connect better, interact better with every customer, and can have a more seamless, interaction. So what often happens we notice is people have concerns about the company. It seems maybe they contact some old number they used to know. They're not able to reach the company. And then they feel like nobody's attending to them. It has created a lot of concerns and anger and all of that. So we decided to just divide into 10 new companies and work hard in creating a system that is, well managed. And Mr. Tonye and his assistant, he has two assistants, and the other staff are in charge of White House, estate, which we have Kuje, we have Ibadan, we have Aton Ota. We also are setting up a board. We call this investors board so that all investors can be on board with each of the management, because there are two people playing out here. There's Stephen Akita, who is a founder and investor, right? I no longer run day to day. Sometimes people ask me, okay, so how much is this property? I don't know, right? Oh, I'm your investor. Thank you for investing. I don't know our investors because I don't run day to day. Some way people expect me to know, but if I had done that, I'll be dead by now. So there is management team of GTEX, who are those who do day-to-day running of the business. There is me, an investor. There is you, who is also an investor. So what we're trying to do is that instead of just only me representing all the investors, let's get 10 people who have invested in White House to now join the board. So you can ask questions. Every month you can have interaction, okay, with people like Tony and others and say, hey, what happened to my property? Where are we going? What's the update? I need update. Maybe they've not allocated to me. Maybe this, maybe that. I want my document. I can see somebody asking something about document. At least Tony can answer those questions for you. So these are some of the things we are having to do that led to setting up this. So we want to appeal to 10 of you who can volunteer to join the board. There are benefits to the board. If you're a member of the board, you get board member discount. If you're a member of the board, you get all expense paid trip for board meetings as well as sitting allowance for board meetings. But we are hoping you bring your expertise, you bring your knowledge to working with the management team to have a better organization. So we appeal, kindly drop your phone number and your email if you're interested in joining the investors board. You've put your money into this company. It's high time you get involved and give some wisdom, some counsel, and work with the team. It's a yearly term, and we will be unveiling everyone next week, Thursday, during our retreat. And so if you are really interested, you have to indicate now so that we know those of you who want to be part of the board. So kindly drop your phone number and your email. Okay? And typically it's a monthly meeting, it's mostly virtual, but at least there are twice a year that we'll do something physical, right? Twice a year. We also have an end of the year party. We encourage everybody to show up for it, right? Come. It's on the 23rd of this month. Let's build a better relationship between you, the investor. We're in a world where there's just so much going on. Social media has become a wild place, right? Anybody can just, and particularly some of us who have visibility. One of the reasons why I stepped back 2 years ago, in fact, some people felt, oh, maybe Dr. Steven is, there's a challenge that he's trying to avoid. I just laugh when people say that, because in real sense of it, I realized that my personal brand is affecting the growth of GText, right? So people can separate Dr. Steven, who is a speaker, author, who, make money from public speaking, who does consulting and mentor businesses. I even trended in April for charging $18,000 to mentor business owners. So there's a lot I do that has nothing to do with real estate. Unfortunately, real estate has snatched the persona, and everybody's just getting me involved in what I'm not. Sometimes I hear my name, I don't even know what's going on, right? I don't even know what they're saying because I'm not involved in the day-to-day. So we intentionally made up our mind. We need to separate the two. Dr. Steven as a person, investor, genius entrepreneur, and the companies he has invested in and that he founded. And I hope we all understand the reasons why. So because you've already put in your money, you won't want my personal name to then affect the growth of something you invested in. So we're trying to separate. I know that a lot of people love my brand, they love my person, but we need to have some level of balance to it. Now, there's nothing we can do. You can't separate Elon Musk from Tesla. You can't separate Bill Gates from Microsoft. Even now, he's no longer involved. You can't separate Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook. So, but at least let's have some distinction for people to understand Meta as a company, Mark Zuckerberg as an individual. Okay? And that's what we're working hard on, particularly because I'm no longer involved and people don't know the difference. There's a time I used to be the CEO of GText. I'm no longer the CEO, which means I only just check budget, approve funding, approve, I just approve. I don't know who is paid, when they are paid, what they are paid, right? I sit in board meetings. That's more of what my job as regards to. Then I also use my fame to market GTex because, hey, we need the company to keep growing, right? So they have a new estate. I go there, we do videos. I try to talk to them. I give them mentorship. We're having a retreat next week again, providing mentorship for the team and hoping we can raise leaders in the organization who one day can run this business, because real estate is transgenerational. 100 years from now, real estate is still there. your children may still need to deal with the next set of leaders that will run this company. So we're building a transgenerational business, and we crave for your understanding and your, with us. I also want to appeal for if you are owing development levy, kindly pay, because all this helps to quickly start developing all these estates and start, working on that. Also, we need to understand by the way, there's somebody say I bought 6 hectares / acres. There's no such things. Acre is 2.5. 1 acre is 2.5 acre. 1 hectare is 2.5 acres. So some of us need to also understand these things. Okay. 1 hectare equals 2.5 acres. So I believe maybe you bought 6 acres, right? Document is only sent when full money has been paid. Those are the process, but Tony will talk more about that. But again, once again, thank you for doing business with us. We really appreciate you. And we're hoping that with this new management restructuring, there will be better interaction, interaction between the management, that is those who run day-to-day of GTEx, and you, the investor. And thank you, Mr. Ayol Dolapo, Ayola Dolapo, I guess. Ayola Dapo for volunteering to join the board. Who else wants to join the board? Kindly drop your phone number and your email so that the team gets in touch with you. They will need to get your profile and, have some few conversation with you to really understand you and the kind of value you can bring to the board. Once again, thank you for doing business with us. Tony, I hope that you will find a way to send this video to every other investor. And I hope other investors will show up next time, right? Let's have a conversation. Okay, ask questions. You are not helping any organization if you don't interact with them and know what their problems are. You trust the company enough to put in your money. So let there be a better conversation going forward. Love you all. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. We really, really appreciate your time. We really, really, really appreciate the Whitehouse Estate Group. We appreciate your time, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So for Mr. Achibong, apologies that your document hasn't gotten to you. But however, I will personally message you immediately after this call, and I will make arrangements to ensure that your documents get to you shortly. Yes, so for perhaps we have other persons who are yet to get their document. In 2026, we will serve you very much better compared to what you've seen in 2025. That I can assure you. And just and for the fact that we are now broken in bits, it means that I will definitely be interacting with you more. So I will message you my official line, and also we'll be talking more. So thank you, Mr. Ayola Dakbo, for also showing interest in being part of board members. So you'll be reached out to shortly. And for any other person who also wants to join our board group, please also do well to reach out. An email will also be sent across every of our investors. And for anyone who is interested, please do well to respond that you're interested. Okay, so Mr. Achibong is also joining the board. Thank you very much, sir, for coming out today and for also showing interest in joining our board. So I really, really appreciate this. Also, you'll be communicated shortly. And for Mr. Linda Kosi, thank you, sir, for coming out, and also for every other person who joined us in the course of this meeting. We appreciate you. We appreciate your trust. We love you. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas in advance and Happy New Year in advance. So we have a meeting where every of our investors are allowed to come. The details has been sent. It will also be reshared. Please, if you're in Lagos or you would like to have the virtual experience, also do well to join. You get to meet other investors. You get to meet us in person. And we are also looking forward to meeting you in person so that we can have a physical one-on-one, as in contact or one-on-one relationship. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Stephen, for making out your time to come speak to us. I love you, everybody. Stay blessed until we see you again. Bye for now.